Yay, leftovers at midnight, 41. Hello, 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 hello.
41.
41.
Oh, we're so
Not
close.
The next
21.
Adele album.
Is that her next album?
Or Taylor Swift. I don't know. Maybe
I don't
Taylor
know.
Swift.
Didn't she just put out a new album?
Taylor Swift
Adele?
is steady putting out new albums, bro.
Yeah. Let's see. I need to find out when
I think
She is
Adele's new
cranking.
album is like 30.
Taylor Swift new album 20. It was last year. I don't know, dude. One of them.
It'll be one of those two. Oh well.
Something like that. I don't give a shit. I don't listen to any of the music, so I don't fucking know.
Taylor
Next week is
Taylor Swift dropped 2 albums in 2021, like within a couple months of each other, like long albums too. And then she re-released like she's steady re-releasing all of her old music like under her own name because of that producer who fucked her over.
Wasn't like Jake Gyllenhaal a part of that, or was it someone else?
Yeah, so she has this one song that oh man, now I'm forgetting the name of the song and I feel like an idiot.
Wasn't it like
I know what you're referring to.
It's called All Too Well. And the original version of the song that she released was like normal song length, but she actually wrote 10 minutes worth of it. And it's about like her entire relationship with Jake Gyllenhaal and him like gaslighting her and treating her like shit. And yeah, because he was like, she was 20 and I think he was 29 or 30. Now I got to look.
Now you gotta find out. That was a really big voice crack. No, you're
It's
going through puberty again.
Your balls will drop eventually.
No, yeah, it's a 9-year age gap. So she was 20 and he was 29.
Well, damn.
Yeah, and like it caused a lot of problems and a lot of people weren't happy about it. And so but yeah, she wrote a 10-minute song about him, and when it dropped, everybody was like, "Fuck Jake Gyllenhaal."
And then he starred in the new Spider-Man movie, and everyone was like, he's all right. He's still a good actor.
No, I think this song came out like the 10-minute version came out after that.
Yeah, it was after Far From Home.
Yeah. Okay. Because that was last year, right? When the song came out.
Yeah.
And the movie came out.
Far From Home was like
2019. 2019. I don't know, dude. I forgot it was like 22. There's too many days going by where I don't keep track of now.
I know. I feel you, man.
It's a blur. We finished the first month of 2022 already.
We did.
I know. It was fast.
It took no time. I don't like it.
It took a little over 30 days, actually.
31 to be exact.
Today is the 2nd. You are correct. Actually, no,
31
you are incorrect.
days in January.
Today is the 2nd.
It is indeed.
Yeah.
Whatever. Math is math, and it's hard. Math is for engineers and nerds.
Yeah. Fuck them. You nerd. I used more math than I thought I would ever have to.
So I have to bring this up because it was absolutely mind-boggling and hilarious. I found out both of the bands that I'm in have had NFTs of our music sold this week that we didn't know existed. There is a scam, or was a scam, because I think they deleted the website, where these people they basically just like uploaded the album art from the entirety of Spotify and started listing NFTs for sale in cash to the public that are based on music from different artists. And I saw screenshots both for Delineate and for Grieve for NFTs for sale. So that was like, what?
How, I guess, is my question. How'd you find the screenshots?
Both of the times that I saw it were other people from my bands like sending it to the group chat. The website was called HitPiece, and so they basically like listed these NFTs for sale. They didn't have any connection to crypto wallets whatsoever. Like there was no possible way you could actually redeem the purchase of an NFT. It was literally just for people to send them money to buy an NFT of an artist's music, and then I think the site was maybe live for a couple days at most because they shut it down this morning. Like between the time it took Evan to send me or to send the screenshots to the group chat and when we clicked on the link to check what they were going for, the link was already down.
Bro, I'm on their Twitter now, and have you seen like the little like piece, like the thing that's my fucking debit card, the thing they posted in their tweet? Clearly, we have struck a nerve and are very eager to create the ideal experience for music fans. To be clear, artists get paid when digital goods are sold on HitPiece. Like all beta products, we are continuing to listen to all user feedback and are committed to evolving the product to fit the needs of the artists, labels, and fans alike. And some of the responses from Alana Pierce, who I follow, says, "Shut the fuck up." Chris Franzak from Attila says, "You never contacted a single artist. I hope you're prepared for a large amount of lawsuits." And Jericho says, "NFT these nuts up into your mouth." So,
yeah, pretty much like they're gonna tweet that after they know for damn sure that they didn't ask any of the artists if they could do this, and then like, how did they plan on paying them?
Cash under the
They're just
table.
gonna reach out on Twitter like, "Hey, we sold an NFT of your music. Here's your cut." Like, how did they plan on? Nobody signed up with them.
I'm curious.
It's a scam.
Yeah, no, it was definitely a scam. Like, I don't know. I don't know what their plan was. Like, why even release a statement if your site's already been taken down? Why even release a statement? Everybody knows.
Yeah,
Like, everybody knows what you're doing. It's just so dumb. Like, it was only a matter of time before some dumb shit like this happened in regards to NFTs, right? Like, we already knew that you could just screenshot it and then you had it.
yeah.
I don't know, dude. I just thought it was hilarious. Like this morning, I woke up and I was like, "Oh, 2 things I'm a part of have had NFTs listed
awesome.
for sale. That's cool."
Not awesome, but like it's flattering, I guess, in a way.
Kind of. I mean, yeah. If your music's on Spotify, you get your NFTs sold. That's pretty much how it came out.
Yeah.
But we filmed a music video this past weekend, and that was a wake up call for me because I am so goddamn out of shape. Like,
Before you go on, you can finally say you're in Grieve.
Technically, I can't really yet. We haven't fully announced it. So if you're watching this, you know, and no one else does. So
if you're watching it, shut your fucking mouth.
I'm not supposed to post about it yet, but we've talked about it on the show before.
Have we?
So
I know you wanted to keep it on the down low.
Yeah, we've talked about it on the show before. At least I think we have. Maybe I just made a huge mistake.
I think you did make a huge mistake. You did make a huge mistake.
Well,
you pulled a Job.
I flashed my debit card. You said you're in a band you shouldn't yet. You know, fuck it. It's a great episode so far.
Yeah, so far we're fucking shit up, man.
I'm rubbing my pussy
Would anybody
on
like
YouTube,
to know my social security number?
It is 123.
So yeah, we filmed a video this weekend, which the promos for the release of that video is going to be when I'm announced. So it is soon coming, but we just have to get the photos and stuff good to go for that. And this video shoot, like the last time I did a video shoot, I was out of shape, but like I managed. This shoot, we did it a little bit differently where everybody filmed all of their takes in a row. So I did like 9 or 10 takes of the song, like going as hard as I possibly could. And I thought I was going to puke, dude. Like I was in rough shape, and Scott did puke. Scott did more than any of us.
And who was Scott for
drummer?
No, vocalist.
Vocalist.
Yeah, he is an absolute beast. Like, I love him to death. And the shots that we got for this video are really, really cool. I'm excited to see what it comes out as. I did some moves in this video that could have been really corny that ended up looking pretty cool when I actually did them. So
Did
I'm
you do
glad
a
I took the
split?
gamble. No, no.
No, no
But
splits.
I will show it to you guys as soon as I have the ability. Maybe we can have Evan back on again. We can do a shot by shot.
Yeah, we could premiere the video on Leftovers at Midnight where one person will watch it.
Right? At the very
And if
least,
you're
we wouldn't have
listening
to
in the
worry about any kind
future,
of DMC content because did I say
yeah, fair enough.
DMC?
You did say DMC.
Yeah,
DMCA.
DMCA.
Yeah, you wouldn't have to worry about DMCAs because like we own the music.
Nah, dude, HitPiece would claim it.
Yeah, and then they'd sell an NFT of the music video because that song's not even out yet.
NFT, these nuts. It's such a stupid. These nuts jokes are fucking stupid, but like that, they're funny sometimes.
I feel like that's like the only situation where you can really get away with one cleanly is when like the person that you're saying it to is so clearly in the wrong that it doesn't matter what you say to them.
Yeah. Oh my god. Well, how about you, Alex? What'd you have for dinner? What's going on?
I had some cheddar broccoli soup for dinner. It was homemade, good stuff.
How did you cook it?
I didn't cook it.
How did your ex-girlfriend cook it?
With butter, cheddar, broccoli, chicken broth,
In
seasonings.
a crock pot, in a regular pot?
Oh, just a regular pot.
Regular, okay.
Excuse me for just a moment. My parents just got home. I'm gonna go let them know what's happening.
Okay.
They should know by now, but they don't.
Go for it.
Fair
I have
enough.
to remind people that I'm recording every Wednesday or Thursday.
Yeah, same. So, in other news, I'll just go ahead and steal my own little airtime here and make a little segment for myself.
Go for it. I will mute myself for you.
I'm going to go ahead and talk about the James Webb Space Telescope because that's something I'm really interested in. And just a quick little news update with that since I'm sure Tommy will be back soon anyway. It is officially in its position where it's supposed to be. Nice little spot kind of circling the moon, and everything is fully deployed. And within the next few months, we should be getting some really cool pictures.
Was that what SpaceX launched yesterday, or what did they do yesterday?
I don't know what SpaceX did yesterday. No, this was launched on Christmas, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it had to go because it's past the moon is where this flew to.
SpaceX launched a satellite. Okay.
Did they do like a Starlink satellite or something? Maybe.
Italian satellite from Florida. So I don't think so.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I think it's probably some 5G shit, because 5G is going to kill us all.
Yay. The 5G is going to give us the COVID.
SpaceX's next Starlink mission may fly Wednesday, setting up rocket launch doubleheader. It looks like Starlink. Oh, today they were supposed to launch something, actually. Today was supposed to launch the Starlink satellites.
I'm guessing that didn't go through.
It was supposed to be at 3:00 Eastern, so I guess not. Let's check Twitter, look up SpaceX, see if anything happened. I don't know.
Our fourth host wants his 15 minutes of fame, I see.
The cat, can you get him to meow into the microphone? Say his name.
No, he doesn't meow unless he's looking for me.
Isn't he blind?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. How does he find you? He's just like sniff you out, or like just kind of listen for your voice?
I think it's a combination of both, and he also has the house memorized.
So is he like fully blind, or is he just like blurry?
Oh yeah. No, he's fully blind. His retinas have detached.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. He got that kitty high blood pressure, too much salt.
So do you have to like hand feed him, or does he just
No.
no? Does he? Okay. Well, shit.
No, he is 100% self-reliant.
You got a nice pussy there, Alex.
Thank you. You like when I
You're
rub my
welcome.
own cherry pussy?
Oh,
I do.
man, I wish I hadn't come back.
Me too. What are you drinking,
That's what
Tom?
my dad said when he left for milk.
Peeber.
Again, your shirt's fitting. Trash.
That thumbnail right there.
Yeah. I saw you drinking a beer, Alex. What are you drinking?
Oh, it's actually root beer.
Oh,
Pussy.
he's drinking what we also drink as kids to make us think we were drinking actual beer. Fitting in with the cool guys sitting there and just glug 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 glug.
It's good root beer. It's made with real sugar, not that high fructose corn shit.
I like high fructose corn shit.
I like diabetes.
Yeah, but it's not as good as real sugar, and we all know that.
My cousin is in the hospital right now. He had a triple bypass surgery today, like out of almost not completely out of nowhere, but like he went into the hospital with chest pain, I believe, on Tuesday, and they were like, "Yeah, we're gonna do a triple bypass tomorrow."
Mm-hmm.
Or no, I guess it was Tuesday. Yeah, yesterday. I'm all mixed up this week. Anyway, so they're like, yeah, we're gonna have to do this surgery like tomorrow, because he had a couple of stents put in, and he had one artery that was 99% blocked. Like,
Wow.
even after the stent, like he was in rough shape. So my mom was telling me that he survived the surgery. He's out of surgery now. They said that his heart was working at like 26% capacity. So he was in rough shape, but he made it. So
it's good. I'm glad. My mom had a similar situation. She had to go in for a quadruple bypass, but they ended up doing a double. But I found out amongst my frantic and anxious Googling that bypass surgeries are some of the most common surgeries that are out there.
Oh yeah,
and
I
they
mean, if you
break
consider-
your fucking ribs to get to your heart, which I it's something that obviously, but you don't think about. They have to break your fucking ribs. You're like, oh shit.
Do they spread them and crack them, or do they cut them?
I think they.
No, they go in. Usually, they go through the sternum.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if you consider the idea that in America, at least, heart disease is the #1 killer of Americans, then imagining that bypass surgery is one of the most common surgeries done totally makes sense. Apparently, there was evidence on the front and the back of his heart from 2 heart attacks. One that they knew he for sure had, and another one that he had and didn't go to the hospital for.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Every time I hear about that, I'm like, I should probably not eat this pizza, or I should not eat this fried chicken. But then I think about it, and I'm like, it just tastes too fucking good.
Heart disease.
Right? Yummy. Luckily, I have a good heart for now, surprisingly. I just have high blood pressure, but I mean, my diet's shit, so not anymore, though, thankfully.
That's good.
I was forced to change it as I had pizza for dinner, but fuck it. I can remember the last time I had fast food. I've had fast food like once in the last 4 or 5 months. And it was Culver's, a nice juicy bacon cheeseburger, and motherfucker, I was in heaven just sitting there. It's so good,
Get them delicious cheese curds.
No, I don't like their cheese curds.
I don't know where else to get cheese curds from a fast food place.
I think it's only Culver's.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, you can get them at a regular restaurant,
at least outside of Wisconsin,
Yeah. Wisconsin.
Did you guys hear about the groundhog in Jersey?
The fucking little weather rat?
Huh?
Didn't it die?
Yeah, they were like scrambling to try and find a new one before today, and they couldn't get one. So, like, does that mean that New Jersey's winter just doesn't end until next year, until next Groundhog Day?
Till they get a new
Nah.
rat, yeah.
You just get
They
permanent.
just have Bill Murray pop out of a hole.
I mean, that's almost preferable.
He doesn't
Well,
look like
yeah.
a groundhog though.
No, but he was in the movie Groundhog Day.
Yeah, but they should put like a groundhog mask on him. Call him
Yeah, that
Puxatawny
way.
Bill.
Yeah, but they could do that with anybody. You're an idiot, Ralph.
This is true.
I just remember, like, I woke up this morning. It was like 5 this morning. I woke up and I saw that, and I was like, "Oh, damn it! It's gonna be cold forever." Which,
dude,
honestly, I would not be upset about. Like, at least not
Thanks,
here.
climate change.
It was so fucking cold the other day.
Thanks,
It was like
Obama.
30 degrees down here in Florida, and I was like peeling ice off my car. And
man,
I sent a picture to my sister who lives in North Carolina, and she's like, "Yeah, pussy, check
people
this
from
out."
New
And sent me
York
a video
are
of like
playing
her
you a song.
of like the blizzard that happened in her front yard, and I'm like, "Well, fuck you. It's different for me. You'll be bitching when it's 80 degrees out or something, you know?"
Florida cold hits different.
Yeah, because we get it like 4 days a year, and we're not used to it.
It's not so much the cold as it is the gosh darn humidity.
Yeah,
I think it's just the fact that we can't get acclimated to it, you know.
Well, that and the fact that genuinely the air is saturated with humidity, so when it gets cold, it's wet cold in the air. So it, like, bites through your clothes no matter what you're wearing. But I would much rather it be cold, mostly because I am an absolute whore for jackets, but also because I'm always warm no matter where I am.
like it was 30 degrees the other night, and right now it is 67 degrees. And it's, I mean, the high is 81 tomorrow. It's just night and day difference. It'll be 49 a little bit next week, which is nice, but I mean, I want cold.
Yeah, I'm not ready for, like, why is it skipping the whole area of like the low to mid 70s?
It's
like,
getting people sick.
Like, why can't we just have, like, you know, a couple months where it's just like between 70 and 78 degrees every day? Like, come on. Our weather sucks 90% of the year. We got summer and January. Those are the two
Yeah,
seasons.
pretty much.
We're not
We
that
got
lucky.
hot and slightly less hot.
We got wet, hot, cold, hot, and then just hot. Oh, squeaky chair.
Squeak.
Well, did you guys do anything exciting this week besides fucking shoot a music video and eat cheddar broccoli soup?
It's been busy at work, man. I'm beat. I am, like, even last week, like since last week, that was why we definitely still had an episode like we always do.
Yeah.
But
it's on our Patreon.
Yeah, I have been just going nonstop, like from the time that I walk in the door until I have to leave. There's something to be done all day long, and I have had enough time to like stop to go to the bathroom a couple of times, and that's really it. So I have been just absolutely just beat.
Yeah, I was telling you earlier, that's the kind of work that I like. I've always liked go, and then when I stop, I'm like, yes, I'm super tired. All I want to do is sleep, and all I can do is sleep.
I don't mind the go of it. It just feels like it's never finished. You know what I mean? Like, the fact that I always have something to do doesn't really bother me. It's just that, like, it never stops. Like, there's never a point at which it's like, all right, we finished the thing and now I can just chill out and not do anything for a little bit before we start the next thing. It's just a consistent rolling thing to do always. And it's not always like that. It's just has been the last couple of weeks because of the circumstances at my job and having to cover for a coworker of mine who is also just had surgery and is now recovering. But it's been like, I am burnt, dude. I'm very thoroughly considering taking a personal day after he comes back so I can just like reset my brain.
Do it.
Yeah, you absolutely should.
It'll be a nice. Oh my god, I'm tired. It'll be a nice reset for you.
Yeah.
Oh, last week we talked about Black Rifle coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Did you tell me if you tasted it or not, or if you liked
Oh
it?
yeah,
What was
yeah.
your opinion
Actually,
on that?
I meant to. I talked to my parents about that, and I was gonna bring. Do you have a grinder?
For
What
coffee? No, I'm
kind
kidding.
of grinder?
Do you have a coffee grinder?
Yeah.
Because I can bring you some beans. We just got one called Murdered Out,
I
which
love that.
Beans.
to me it tastes like bacon.
Was it a dark roast?
It's a very dark roast, and
Yeah.
it tastes burnt. It tastes like burnt coffee to me. And that taste to me tastes like the smell of bacon at a diner.
Okay. Yeah, dude. Bring some beans. I'll try some. I'll split it with me puppy, who is a coffee whore. I mean, I've got a fucking like cup of coffee right here that I finished earlier. Like I want more.
Oh man, I can't drink coffee in the evening anymore.
If I want it, I won't stop craving it till I get it. That sounds wrong, but yeah. Ever since I started drinking coffee again, because I found out it's good for some like gallbladder stuff that I've got going on, which surprised the shit out of me.
Really good for your liver too.
Yeah, that's what surprised me because I was also told to not drink as much coffee because of my GERD.
Because it's acidic. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Mhm.
it's like it's good and it's bad for me at the same time. So if I just don't get cracked out on coffee, then I'll be fucking good to go. And I'm like, okay, drink 1 or 2 cups a day, and I'll be all set. My parents buy this shitty U-Ban, I think is the name of it, YUBAN coffee. I hate the taste of it. I fucking hate it. I found out Dunkin' Donuts has really good coffee. I was surprised.
It's all right.
No.
I
It's
had
all right.
some couple weeks ago, I think, and I was like,
Are you talking about like their bagged
delicious.
coffee?
No, like I like went through Dunkin' Donuts. Someone got me a coffee, and I was like,
yeah,
this
it's
is
hit or miss,
actually
man.
good.
It's hit or miss. Like depending on what Dunkin' you go to and at what time of day, it could be great or it could be fucking terrible.
I think it was about 8:30, 9 o'clock. So it wasn't super late or super early, but fuck it, dude. I was surprised because my dad always talked about how really like just god awful and watered down their coffee is, and I was like, "You're fucking okay. You know more about me. You're older than me. You've had more experience with beans." And no, it was wrong.
Tell me about the bean water.
You got to get that rat poop coffee.
Regale me with tales of bean water exploits.
Rat poop coffee. Is that what they serve at a Waffle House or something?
I don't remember what the animal is, but there's like some special animal
yeah,
that
no,
like
it's
perfectly
Oh!
roasts
Yeah,
like
the coffee luwak.
Yeah, cats eat the beans and then shit them back out, and then they dig them out of the shit and then brew them into coffee.
I feel like I'd get E. coli instead of like caffeinated, you know?
You think that, but like they roast the beans in fire.
Yeah, just toxoplasmosis. That's fine.
You know, so like the germs that could cause those diseases are literally burned out of the beans when they're roasted. It's just
Yeah.
the combination of those particular beans with the enzymes in the stomach and intestinal tract of this particular breed of cat creates this crazy coffee. I would never want to drink it. Like
I wouldn't fucking drink it. Like if somebody handed me a cup of coffee and said, "Hey, a cat shit out these beans," and then I ran hot water through it after I ground up the beans, drink it, I'd probably slap them.
Well, I don't know. I mean, like it's such a legendary thing. I feel like I might try it just to say that I tried it. But
I definitely would.
I wouldn't go out of my way for it.
Oh no, I definitely wouldn't go out of my way for it. But I don't know. I don't want to call myself a coffee connoisseur, but
Don't. You just said Dunkin' Donuts has
I am
great
a
coffee.
bean wizard, I will say.
Bean wizard.
It sounds like a D&D fucking.
Have you not seen
thing.
those? There's a whole
I
series
probably
of TikToks
have.
about the Bean Wizard.
I've said this before. I don't watch TikTok, but I'll come across a compilation on YouTube of like these like meme comps, and some of them are TikToks. So I've probably seen a couple of them, or just like scrolling through Facebook, but I can't picture what you're referencing.
Well,
You'll have to send me some.
See. Yeah, I'll have to find the link. Fuck. Let's do a Reddit question before we all fall asleep.
Getting there.
Right. What celebrity would make for a good Mortal Kombat DLC?
Shia LaBeouf.
Actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf?
Actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf. What would his
Stalking you in
special
the
moves
night?
be?
Just doing it.
Do it.
He'll just intimidate you.
Willem Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe.
Yeah.
Not
I
Willem
have
the
one.
friend.
Who do you got, Alex?
Tommy Wiseau.
I don't know who that is.
The Room.
I don't.
I did
What?
not hit her. I did not. Oh,
This
hi,
bullshit.
Mark.
This guy.
Oh, hi, Mark.
I don't think I've
Oh
ever
my
seen a
God.
movie he's in.
His signature move is the football throw.
His only the only thing that you would have seen him in would be The Room or
the disaster artist.
The Disaster Artist, which was James Franco and Seth Rogen doing a movie about The Room.
I haven't seen either of those, but I've been told to watch them, and I can never figure out the name of the Disaster Artist movie until you just said it.
So The Room is objectively the best movie of our time.
That's why it has a 23% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yes, and
I've heard it's
why that's why it's so good. It's not actually ironically good. It is hilarious to watch because they were dead serious when they made it, and it is so awful.
It was
It's so awful.
unintentionally
It is
a comedy.
A lot of people would consider it the worst movie ever made.
I've heard that. That's why I was told to watch it, but I'm like, I guess I'll watch it.
If you watch it, don't watch it by yourself. Like watch it with somebody else who has seen it before, or with like a group of people who haven't seen it, and so that you guys can roast it because it's hilarious. Every scene is god awful. They use the same sex scene more than once.
I was about to say, just be aware there's like 5 sex scenes in the first 15 minutes.
They filmed one and then they just replayed it more than once.
Jeez.
Yeah. And he was definitely fucking her belly button.
Oh yeah. My favorite scene in that movie is the flower shop scene. Like it's so robotic and horrible. Like you gotta watch it. Like this is one of those like you need to be able to get that reference because it's just so bad.
Well, the doctor called and I have breast cancer. Just never brought up again.
Yeah. What about you, Robbie? Who do you think would make a good Mortal Kombat DLC?
Tom Cruise.
Why?
Because he does all of his own stunts.
The power of Scientology. Jackie Chan, bro.
Jackie Chan. But see, Tom Cruise, like Mission Impossible, like he does his stunts in there. He's an actual like action dude.
So is Jackie Chan.
Yeah, but I'm talking about Tom Cruise, not Jackie Chan.
Right, but Jackie Chan does all of his own stunts and he knows how to fight.
Yes, but Tom Cruise is Tom Cruise. What the hell is this?
He's a Scientologist. We don't need DLC of Scientology.
Hey, dude, it'll be a whole story arc.
They got the digital rendering of what is it? Downtown St. Pete.
St. Pete. I think where's the other one?
It's like Clearwater.
LA. I think there's one in there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And like you're not supposed to like, dude. I don't want to get into that. Fuck Scientology.
Yeah, no, we don't need to.
Everybody's fucking weird, dude.
South Park did Scientology. Everybody knows about.
They're not allowed on the internet anyway.
Speaking of that, there's a new the new season of South Park premiered like an hour ago, I think.
Oh,
we can watch that when we get done here.
I need to go through and play the games again.
I need to finish the second one. I don't think I ever did.
The Stick of Truth was great. I never played the Fractured But Whole.
You mean the fractured butthole?
butthole.
The Fractured
There's a
But
moment
Whole.
of realization.
No, I know. What do you mean the moment of realization? I knew
Your
immediately.
face looked like you just realized it.
Oh,
But like you say it how it's written. You got to let people like speculate a little bit when you say it instead of just saying the fractured butthole.
sure.
Sure.
My favorite quote from the first one is when Timmy plays mystical tunes of, or Jimmy, sorry, plays mystical tunes of enchantment.
Whoa, what a wonderful audience.
Wow, what a wonderful audience. Mystical tunes of enchantment. It's so good.
I love that show.
It's so good. Oh man.
You cannot cancel South Park, which just kind of is funny to me because they'll do so much controversial shit and people will just be like, yeah, but it's South Park.
It's social commentary.
They had a whole episode where they said the hard R and like people are just like, yeah, dude, it's South Park. It's like, what?
Yeah. They can get away with it.
Because it's South Park. It's Trey and Matt.
Go into the like fucking Emmys cross-dressing and tripping on acid.
Yeah, dude.
I think they ran out of fucks to give a long time ago.
100%. Fucking 100%.
They're begging to be canceled so they don't have to do this anymore.
Probably. They're like, yeah, you
Probably.
cancel us, we'll just collect another $1 million.
Somebody stop me. I can't go on like this.
They had so much trouble after a certain person won a certain thing in 2016.
Donald Trump winning the election.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to be sure that's what you're talking about.
We use Voldemort rules around here.
What is that?
All right. He who shall not be named.
I've seen no Harry Potter. Maybe a couple minutes of a couple of the movies, but it's not something I'm into.
How does it feel to be the most boring person ever?
How does it feel to have the worst opinion ever?
I wouldn't know.
Ooh.
I truly wouldn't know.
Ooh.
Oh! Every time someone does that, I think of Kevin Hart for some reason. Him doing the "She wasn't ready." We have another Reddit question. If a voice actor had to use their character's voice for a week, what character would cause them the most trouble?
I'll go first with this one. I don't know the person's name, but whoever voiced Jar Jar Binks.
That's a good one. Mine was Nick's hormone monster from from Big Mouth.
That's Nick Kroll.
Does Nick Kroll do the voice for that?
I think so.
He does a bunch of voices on the show.
Yeah, I know. But
which one is
I
his
didn't know if he
hormone
did that
monster?
for-
The old one?
Yeah, the fucked up one.
Yeah, I think that's Nick Kroll.
It's a hormone monster.
Phil Lamar voiced Jar Jar Binks in the Padawan Menace. Lego Star Wars.
Okay.
What the fuck? And some guy named Ahmed Best was voicing Jar Jar in the Phantom Menace. That's wonderful, Tommy.
Thanks.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, you better. Alex, your beard is getting long, dog.
Yeah, no, I need to trim it.
No, braid it.
Braid it?
Yeah.
It can be done. I don't like it, though. It hurts.
Nah, just
It
braid like a
tugs
couple
in weird
sections
ways.
of it. Put the beads in there. You'd be good.
Just one long braid.
Like, what's his name from System of a Down?
Serge Tankian.
Serge Tankian?
No, I think he's a bass player.
Nobody knows anybody else but Serge.
I was like,
Darren
yeah, I just
Serge.
didn't remember Serge ever actually having his beard braided now that I think about it.
Chavo. Yeah, Chavo. Oh, Jin, whatever his last name is. I don't fucking know. Hey, he's got the long braided beard. Yeah.
All right, Robbie, you didn't pick one.
No. Anybody who voiced Scooby Doo.
Oh damn!
Raggy.
Yeah, there's like so many people. Just like it doesn't matter if
Meatwad?
they'd all be fucked. Meatwad. What does Meatwad sound like this? I
Or
forgot what he
Elmo?
sounds like.
That's
Elmo.
more Stitch.
Is it? I haven't seen Aqua Teen in a long time.
You get a little bit of you have to give a little bit of a bounce.
Oh
A
my
little
god!
bit of
Whoever
bounce
voiced Yoda,
to
they'd
it.
have a hard fucking time. Better hope they're not like a speaker or something. Be funny if they were a politician and stuck in that voice. Or Marge Simpson.
Oh no!
You could just give someone something easy, like is it Mike Judge who does Hank Hill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if he's the one.
Boomhauer.
that voices Hank Hill.
Give him something easy. Boomhauer. Oh, Boomhauer. He'd be
Oh,
fucked.
he'd be fucked. Yeah, like if you had to
No,
talk
thanks,
like
ain't
that,
right.
if you had to talk like that for a week, no one would. You'd get nowhere. You guys ever see the episode where they do the show from Boomhauer's perspective?
I think so.
Yeah.
Where
The
where
Firehouse
he
episode?
talks completely normally, and everyone else has a weird, unintelligible accent.
That's where they're all like volunteer firefighters.
I think so.
That's perfect. I love that.
Just hearing that, like that fast talking mumble in Hank Hill's voice, is great.
It'd be like doing a South Park episode from Kenny's POV. I think they've done that, haven't
I
they?
think so.
Probably. They stopped killing Kenny. Didn't they permanently kill Kenny?
I don't think so.
We've circled back to South Park more than once in this episode already.
Check out the new season on Comedy Central.
Comedy Central sponsor us, for the love
Right.
of God.
God, that'd be a great
Give us
sponsor.
money.
Right. Have you seen the COVID pandemic specials they've done?
I haven't got a chance to yet.
I think it's on Paramount Plus. Check out both of them.
It is.
I think there might be 3 or 4 of them.
I definitely saw the first one. Where
I've
Cartman
seen-
was all like concerned with the masks and whatnot.
Yeah. And then
There's another
there's
voice actor who would be screwed. Cartman or Kenny.
Kenny, yeah. Have you seen
Does
how the
it
guy
count, though?
does Kenny's voice? He just like he just puts his hand over his mouth, and it's like it's the most simple shit ever.
Isn't Ike voiced by one of the voice actors' child?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure Ike is voiced. I mean, probably not now, because
No.
like since the beginning of the show, that kid is now 20 years old.
Hey, can
Yeah.
you just like go back to your old voice? What do you mean?
Ike is voiced by like 20 people.
Yeah,
Is he?
Yeah, holy shit.
perpetually a baby. You know,
Patrick Stewart
Stewie Griffin
playing the
voiced-
cat.
What's
What?
that?
Yeah, Patrick Stewart is their cat. Cartman's cat.
Oh, I didn't know.
Really?
That's his role.
That's a
is-
fucking role to give somebody with that credibility.
He's a knight.
Oh,
He's
absolutely.
He's a knight.
Sir Patrick Stewart, you must voice the cat.
I'm pretty
Okay.
sure it's the cat. I
Patrick
know he has
Stewart.
like a stupid role in the show.
I'm trying to see if I can figure out who he voices. I googled Patrick Stewart South Park and got nothing. Let's see.
Ooh. Oh man, I gotta see.
He's not on South Park.
Is it? Oh no, it's Jay Leno voices the cat.
What the fuck? That's even weirder.
How did you get the two of them confused?
I don't know. I swear it was Patrick Stewart.
You swore wrong. Hopefully, you
What
didn't
is-
swear on anybody's life, because they're
I know
dead
he
now.
was the. I know he was the poop emoji.
What?
in the Emoji Movie they made
Oh,
a few years ago
we don't talk about that.
that I
Hey, you're getting
guarantee I've
a
never
phone call,
watched.
bud.
Yeah, Evan's calling me.
Answer it on
Oh,
the show.
snap. He knows. He knows what you did.
And have him make a guest appearance.
I'll invite him. I'll invite him right now.
Do it. Bring him in right now. No balls. You won't do it? We'll run the episode longer. We were talking about one of your surprise guests too, which, speaking of that, we have a guest, fingers crossed, next week, and it's going to be kind of a different vibe on the episode, and I'm super fucking excited. It's one of my really good friends. He's an EMT, and he's going to tell us all about like these crazy fucking stories he has and like working like alongside like people actively showing symptoms of COVID and all this fucking shit. It's going to be really fucking interesting.
Is an EMT anything like an NFT?
Yes, except only one of them gets stolen. You can screenshot an EMT. So I'm looking up like
They don't
Mr.
store
Kitty's
EMTs on the blockchain.
Mr. Kitty's wiki, and it says voiced by Jay Leno. Parentheses Cartman's mom is a dirty slut, which is the episode name. And I'm assuming this is like Mr. Kitty's first appearance. No, his first appearance was the unaired pilot. Okay. The original version of Cartman gets an anal probe.
Oh man,
that was a good episode. Holy shit!
Yeah, oh yeah. That was back
the first
when they were. Yeah. That was back when they were still hiding the aliens in every episode. I don't know if they still do that.
No, I don't think so. That's whenever they were doing it all stop motion, like
all paper cutouts.
All paper cutouts, yeah. Sheesh.
Mm-hmm. And they were still turning around episodes in like 6 days.
Yeah, insane. That's what they would 6 days, start to finish. They would fucking write, film, edit, send. It's a hell of a thing.
I wonder if there's like typos.
Oh, there has to be.
Like, you know, like goofs that you can find from those early episodes. If they were making them that fast, you know?
Speaking of that fast, I was watching the news today, and I guess there's a big story about the Miami Dolphins head coach suing people or suing the NFL for racism. And they showed some of the letter that the Dolphins head coach, I guess, sent in, and they didn't censor a lot of the words. And so I'm just like sitting there looking at the news, and you see I fucked up in like big bold letters at the top of this letter that they're showing right on TV. And I'm like, well, here we go. They're going to get a lot of shit for this. Yeah. Exciting. Is Sir Evan joining us?
He hasn't opened the invite yet.
Well, we'll stick around a few more minutes, see if we can get him in.
For sure.
That would be interesting. I'm excited for next week though, because it's been a while since we've had a guest on. And
yeah, I think Evan was our last guest.
Yeah, we need to get
Rob
James
Schneider.
back on. Rob Schneider. Yeah.
Rob Schneider is the stapler.
He's about to
find out. Being a stapler isn't
I just want my stapler
back.
back. If I don't get my stapler back, I'm going to burn this whole place to the ground. You guys have seen Office Space?
No, I don't know. I don't get the reference. I'm sorry.
You haven't seen Office Space?
I don't think so.
It's a Mike Judge movie.
Hmm.
You'd love it. It's basically Superman 3. I'm not even kidding.
Man, I have a shelf right next to me in a box, and I've had that there for probably 4 months, and I just haven't put it together yet. And it's a shelf that I've wanted for a long time, and it's like, now that I have it, I don't want to do anything with it.
I know that.
What were you planning on putting on it?
All of my detailing chemicals.
That's not as cool as I was hoping.
No, but I was gonna put them on it and then just like kind of set it to the side over here because I have all my chemicals like in a corner with like buckets and wash mitts and extension cords and just a fuck ton of shit in a corner. It's like now that I have a shelf for it, I can. Well, it's like a 3 foot tall shelf, so it's got like spaces and stuff, cabinet type thing. So it's gonna go to good use.
I put this desk behind me this week when I rearranged my room.
Is that an Alex drawer?
Yep. Alex with a Linmon top on it.
Very nice.
Evan is not going to come on the show because he's editing the music video.
Well, we'll have Evan on eventually. We'll have him on when the music video comes out, I guess, since he edited it.
Yeah, we can do a shot for shot. He could talk about all the cool stuff I did that objectively probably wasn't cool.
Yeah. Well, we'll give people an incentive to actually watch the episode instead of listening to it. So the next time you see Evan Draper as a guest on the show, you'll know, hey, I should probably watch it because there's going to be a lot of screen sharing going on, and you're going to want to look.
Mm-hmm.
All the cool shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, I got nothing else to say.
Great. I'm fucking tired as hell.
Cool. Well, until then, Leftovers at Midnight episode 41.
We'll see you next week.
Bye. Alex doesn't have a 3090.